Big developments in the striker situation at Arsenal that has just been reported. We need to speak about it. Are Arsenal moving the targets? We'll speak about that. We'll speak about what happened. Is this an absolutely amazing move for Arsenal, or is it something that they shouldn't do? We'll talk about that. But before I go on and talk about what is going on in the striker situation at Arsenal, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new, because this is breaking news coming from confirmed sources about Viktor Gyökeres and Arsenal and all the developments that is happening at Arsenal Football Club with Andrea Berta, the sporting director at Arsenal. Recent reports are actually stating from Portugal, as you see in front of you, that the Viktor Gyökeres agent is actually meeting with the Arsenal camp at the current moment. And all I have to say is that this is something that we didn't expect after all the negotiations. Actually, that are stating that Arsenal are trying to get Sesko as their first signing, that they are trying to get Sesko and he's their first target, and all the talks about this. And that the talks are being held between Arsenal and Gyökeres is something that I personally, I'm talking about Gyökeres being a better fit for Arsenal, but Arsenal have seen something else. They are trying to move quickly, as of course it's been reported by Alfredo Pedula, that is a very reliable source, that Arsenal are working on a leapfrog Manchester City and others. They are trying to move ahead of the pack. Actually, they are trying to move quicker after the news that has been reported yesterday that he is gonna go for about total package of 65 to 67 million pounds in total package. That news that came on from Portugal, from the director, or the president of the Sporting Lisbon. Why, like, if Gyökeres is better than Sesko? I want to know you in the comment section. Do you guys think that Gyökeres is better than Sesko? Is he better suited to Arsenal next season? I want to know that. He's having an incredible season at Sporting Lisbon with 40 goals being scored. He's absolutely a physical specimen, but so is Sesko as well. He is a number 9 that Arsenal need. Were they tricking all of us in going on for Sesko, or are they gonna sign both? Maybe I don't see them signing both, but are they gonna sign both next season to have two strikers in the club battling with each other? That would be very, very strange for me if that happens. But I want to know what you guys think, because Alfredo Pedula said that they are meeting with Gyökeres. Also, we know that United are monitoring Gyökeres. We know that Man United are trying to maybe get the signing. But I think there is no competition. I think if Arsenal are in for him, I think he would prefer Arsenal, just because Man United don't have Champions League on the table. Yes, Ruben Amorim have worked with him, but I believe that if he joins Arsenal, they will challenge for the league, they challenge for the Champions League, and I think that is his aspirations. I don't know the guy, but I think that would be just logical for everyone at the current moment. You want to play Champions League football, you want to compete for the league. I'm not saying that Man United won't be in the future. I'm just saying at the current moment, you know what I mean? Arsenal are in a better place than Manchester United. So if Gyökeres joins Man United, Arsenal, I think they can absolutely push for the title next season. And also, we have to understand that Arsenal are still in talk for the Rodrigo on the left. Imagine a front line with Saka, Gyökeres, and Rodrigo on the left side. That would be absolutely very, very interesting from my point of view. Not saying that Sesko is bad and everything. I'm just saying that based on what we have seen, people are saying that Gyökeres is more ready to take the next level, is more ready to lead the front line of Arsenal. There is the talk about Kai Havertz. There is the talk about, is he going to start next season? And there is a lot of talk. But what does that mean? Like Sesko, what does that mean for Sesko? Are Arsenal moving away from Sesko? At the current moment, there are no news that Arsenal are moving away from Sesko. There are no news that Arsenal are actually now trying to move away from Sesko. There are news that they're still negotiating. They're still trying to get the right price for Sesko, that they have been monitoring Sesko for 2 years. I'm not sure. I want to hear that. Can Arsenal sign both? I think that would be magnificent. from their point of view. That would be magnificent for the fan. That would give them something to cheer about before the start of next season. And I believe that there are two different players. Sesko is way more dominant in the air. Gyokeres is more of a ground player, hold up play, and all the stuff. I know a lot of people are saying Sesko's hold up play, but I think Gyokeres' build up play is better than Sesko's stats show that, watching them show that. But Sesko's way more dominant. Are Arsenal going to rely on crosses next season? If they're going to rely on crosses, I think Sesko's the right man for them. But I think maybe Gyokeres, if they play transition as well, Gyokeres is better. I think Gyokeres is more of a goal scorer than Sesko. Sesko's more versatile, as people say. But does Sesko want to stay at Leipzig? I know that he wants to go. I know that Leipzig said that he wants to go. Sesko probably is the more expensive signing out of both of them, because the whole package for Gyokeres will be cheaper than Sesko's whole package. That has been reported lately, that 67 million pounds. I think Sesko will be more expensive, probably in the range of 70s, 75 or 78 million pounds. That is the region that where Sesko is going to move from. Of course, RB Leipzig, we know that Sesko is more, he has more future. Like Gyokeres is 27. Sesko is younger, 5 years younger than him. So I think Sesko has more future. I want to know what you guys think. Do you think Sesko suits Arsenal more or Gyokeres suits Arsenal more? In my opinion, looking at the short term, maybe you get Gyokeres, you battle it for the next 2 years, and then you wait for another striker to rise. I'm not sure if anyone else is moving for Sesko. There was the talks that Liverpool were moving for Sesko. But at the current moment, the two clubs that are in for Gyokeres at the current moment, based on these reports, are Man United and Arsenal. And I believe that Arsenal can beat the competition of Man United to sign in Gyokeres. I want to see Arsenal with a very, very strong front line next season, because I want to see what Arteta will do with a very strong defense. They already wrapped up Zubamendi. If they wrap up the likes of Gyokeres and the likes of Rodrigo, now Arsenal team is so complete to actually go and win the Premier League next season. Remember, Arsenal have played the majority of last season with Mikel Merino, the second half last season with Mikel Merino, and they still came second. They got knocked out at the Champions League semi-final. So we'll have to wait and see what happens at Arsenal. But I believe that this is a breaking news for Arsenal. Are Arsenal gonna go and sign both? Is something that I wanna see. I like, how are they working on both signing Sesko and Gyokeres? I don't believe that they have the financial capacity to sign both. If they're gonna go for a Rodrigo that might cost 100 million euros on that left side, I want to know what you guys think. To be honest, who's better suited for Arsenal? This is breaking news. Alfredo Padula is saying that they are trying to beat the competition. Reports from Portugal are saying that they are meeting with his agent, probably to negotiate a fee for his agent, because that is what is stopping them. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you guys soon.